You've tried to build good habits 17 times this year and failed 17 times. I know because I counted my failures too.
That feeling when you promise yourself this time is different. Then 3 days later, you're exactly where you started, hating yourself a little more.
You're not lazy. You're not weak. You've just been lied to about how habit formation actually works.
They told you to just start, set a goal, use willpower, and when you failed, they blamed you for not wanting it enough.
But what if I told you there's a biological reason 92% of habits fail? And once you understand it, everything changes. In this video, I'm giving you the complete neuroscience-backed system that makes habits stick permanently, not motivation. By the end, you'll know exactly why your habits failed before. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. 92% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. That's not coincidence.
January gyms are packed. February they're empty. The motivation disappeared, but the memberships kept charging. Coincidence? No. Design. Here's what nobody tells you. Habits don't fail because you're not motivated enough. They fail because you're using the wrong system entirely.
Your conscious willpower controls about 5% of your behavior. Your subconscious habits control 95%. You're fighting an unwinnable war.
Trying to build habits with willpower alone is like trying to steer a cruise ship with a paddle. The ship's going where it wants.
And here's the cruel part. Every time you use willpower to resist temptation or force yourself to act, and you drain your mental energy.
By noon, your willpower tank is half empty. By evening, it's gone. That's why you eat healthy all day, then destroy your diet at night.
So you rely on willpower. Willpower depletes. You fail. You feel shame. You try harder with willpower. The cycle repeats forever.
This is why you feel like you're working so hard but getting nowhere. Because you are. You're in a system designed to fail.
But here's what changes everything. Successful people don't have more willpower than you. They just stopped using willpower entirely. They discovered the secret. Don't build habits through force. Build them through automation. Make your brain do the work unconsciously.
And once you understand how to trigger your brain's automation system, habits become effortless. Not easy. Effortless. There's a difference.
So let's talk about how your brain actually builds habits. It's a 3-part loop. Cue, routine, reward.
The cue is the trigger. It's what tells your brain to initiate the automatic behavior. Most people never identify their cues.
For example, your phone buzzes.
That's the cue. You immediately reach for it. That's the routine. It's automatic. You didn't decide to do it.
Then you get a hit of dopamine from checking the notification. That's the reward. Your brain stores this loop for future use.
Every time this loop repeats, the neural pathway gets stronger. Eventually, it becomes completely automatic. You don't think, you just do.
This is why bad habits are so hard to break. The neural pathway is already carved deep. You're trying to override years of automation. But here's the key insight. You can't delete a habit. You can only replace it. The old pathway stays. You just build a new, stronger one.
So the strategy is simple. Keep the same cue. Keep the same reward. Just change the routine in the middle.
Smoker feels stress, that's the cue. Instead of smoking, they chew gum. Different routine, but still gets oral fixation and brief mental break. Same reward.
You're bored at night, that's the cue. Instead of scrolling social media, you do 10 push-ups. Different routine, but still get stimulation and accomplishment. Same reward. This is the secret. You don't need superhuman willpower. You just need to identify the cue and reward, and then design a better routine.
Once you understand this loop, you can engineer any habit you want. Because you're working with your brain's design, not fighting against it.
Now let me give you the 4 laws of habit formation. Master these, and you can build any habit permanently. Law 1. Make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, the cue needs to be impossible to miss.
Want to work out every morning? Put your gym shoes next to your bed. When you wake up, you literally can't miss them.
Want to read before bed? Put the book on your pillow when you make your bed in the morning. It's there waiting when you're ready to sleep.
Want to drink more water? Keep a full bottle on your desk where you can always see it. Out of sight means out of mind. Law 2. Make it attractive. Your brain needs to want the habit, not just know it's good for you.
This is called temptation bundling. Pair something you need to do with something you want to do. Listen to your favorite podcast only while cleaning.
Over time, your brain starts craving the podcast, so it actually wants to clean because cleaning means podcast. You've hacked the reward system. Law 3. Make it easy. Reduce friction to the absolute minimum. Most habits fail because they're too complicated.
Use the 2-minute rule. Scale the habit down until it takes 2 minutes or less. Not 30-minute workout. Just put on gym clothes.
Because here's what happens. Once you put on gym clothes, you usually end up working out. The hard part is starting. Make starting stupidly easy. Want to do push-ups daily? Commit to 1. Just 1. You can always do more, but you only committed to 1. No pressure. No failure.
Want to eat healthy? Meal prep on Sunday. Then every day the right choice is the easiest choice. No willpower needed. Just grab and go.
Law 4. Make it satisfying. Your brain needs immediate reward. Delayed gratification doesn't build habits. Immediate pleasure does.
This is why tracking works so well. Put a calendar on your wall. Every day you complete the habit, mark a big X. That X is immediate reward.
After 5 days, you have 5 X marks. Your brain sees the streak and doesn't want to break it. The visual progress becomes addictive.
Take a progress photo after every workout. Not for others, for yourself. You're collecting evidence that you're changing. That's rewarding immediately. When you combine all 4 laws, you create an unstoppable system. Obvious cue, attractive reward, easy action.
But here's where most people quit. And this is the part nobody warns you about. The plateau of latent potential.
You do the habit for 1 week. No visible results. 2 weeks. Still nothing. 3 weeks. You feel like you're wasting your time.
It's like an ice cube in a room. You raise the temperature from 25 to 26 degrees, nothing happens. 27 degrees, still frozen.
Then you hit 32 degrees and suddenly the ice melts all at once. It looks like the final degree caused it, but really it was the accumulated 26 degrees before.
Habits work exactly like this. You won't see results for weeks or months. Then suddenly everything clicks and progress explodes.
This is called the Valley of Disappointment. It's where 90% of people quit. Right before the results would have appeared. They do everything right, follow the system perfectly, but quit at day 28 when the breakthrough would have come at day 30. Because habit results compound. 1% better each day doesn't look like much, but compound 1% for a year and you're 37 times better.
It's like compound interest. You invest $10 a day, and for months your account barely grows. Then year 5, it explodes because of compounding.
So the secret is simple. Don't quit in the valley. Keep going through the plateau. The breakthrough is closer than you think. And ignore the 21-day myth. Habits don't form in 21 days. Studies show the average is 6 to 6 days. Some take longer.
The people who succeed aren't more talented. They just didn't quit when it got hard. They understood the plateau.
Now let's talk about the multiplier that makes everything else work better. Environment design.
Your environment is more powerful than your motivation. A weak person in a strong environment will outperform a strong person in a weak environment.
If your kitchen is full of junk food, you'll eat junk food. Not because you're weak, because your environment makes it the easiest choice.
Redesign the kitchen. Put fruit in a bowl on the counter. Hide cookies in the back of a high cabinet. You just made healthy eating the default path.
Want to stop scrolling in the morning? Don't keep your phone in the bedroom. Charge it in another room. Add friction to the bad habit.
Want deep focus for studying? Face your desk toward a blank wall, not a window. Remove visual distractions from your field of view. Want to work out in the morning? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. When you wake up, there's zero friction. Just put them on. Want to stay consistent? Surround yourself with people who already have the habit. Social environment shapes your behavior unconsciously. Each small environment tweak feels minor, but combined they create a system where good habits are automatic and bad habits require effort.
You're not building willpower. You're designing conditions where success is inevitable. That's the real secret to habits that stick.
So let's put this all together into your complete habit-building system. These are the exact steps.
Step 1. Pick one habit. Scale it down to 2 minutes. Make it so easy you'd feel stupid not doing it.
Step 2. Design an obvious cue. Time, location, preceding event. Make it impossible to miss. Write it down. After I blank, I will blank.
Step 3. Optimize your environment. Remove friction from the good habit. Add friction to bad habits. Make the right choice easiest.
Step 4. Track it visibly. Calendar on wall. Mark every day you complete it. The streak becomes its own reward. Never break the chain.
Step 5. Commit to 66 days minimum. Expect the plateau. Don't quit when you can't see results. The breakthrough is coming.
6 months from now, you won't recognize yourself. Not because you used more willpower, because you built better systems.
If this gave you clarity, like, subscribe, and drop system in the comments. Your future self is waiting. Build the habits. Become the person.